our first night of VBS. Our lesson tonight is going to be called The Brook. Tonight, we meet Elijah for the first time, and he comes on the scene at a critical time. There was ungodliness everywhere, and God used Elijah to take a stand and prophesy his word. Now, before we start with the skit, and we have Bibles time and all of that, we always start VBS with our pledges. So, if you will stand up at your home, we're going to start with the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now we'll have our pledge to the Christian flag. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the Christian flag and to the Savior for whose kingdom it stands, one brotherhood uniting all Christians in service and love. And our pledge to the Bible. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word, and will make it a lamp unto my feet, a light unto my path, and hide its words in my heart, that I may not sin against God.
Some 850 years before the time of Christ, the kingdom of Israel found itself in a political and theological mess. The kingdom had been split into Judah and Israel, ruled by a line of kings who failed to follow the paths of righteousness, exemplified by King David. Each successive king strayed further and further from God's plan. King Omri's reign had allowed the introduction of worship of the false god Baal to infiltrate Israel. By the time his son, King Ahab, ascended the throne, Israel was entering a dark period. Ahab did more evil in the eyes of the Lord than any of those before him. He not only considered it trivial to disregard his role as representative of the Lord to the people, but also married Jezebel, daughter of Ethbaal, king of the Sidonians. He began to actively serve Baal and worship him, abandoning the worship of the one true God. Ahab commissioned a temple to Baal in Samaria and personally oversaw construction of its altar. He raised a pagan totem to the false goddess Asherah. He even allowed his wife to issue a decree that all prophets of God should be hunted down and killed. Because of these actions, a prophet emerged, the likes of which had not been seen in Israel since the time of Moses. Elijah, hailing from Tishbe in Gilead and full of the power of God, confronted Ahab.
As the Lord, the God of Israel, lives, whom I serve, there will be neither dew nor rain in the next 2 years except at my word.
These words enraged King Ahab. Drought would mean crop failure. Crop failure would mean famine. Without food, people would die and would certainly blame their king. Ahab, not grasping that his own actions had brought divine judgment on Israel, quickly pointed the finger to Elijah and blamed him. Elijah, prophet of the one true God, became a wanted man. Then the word of the Lord came to Elijah. Leave here, turn eastward, and hide in the Kerith ravine east of the river Jordan. You will drink from the brook, and I have ordered ravens to feed you there.